Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee, and today I'll be showing you how to make a monokini or a one-piece bathing suit. So these are the materials you're going to need. You're going to need two colors of your choice, or you can use one if you prefer to do that. You're also going to need a 3.5mm hook, some pair of scissors to cut your strands, a yarn needle to weave in your ends. You're also going to need some stitch markers, and this is optional. You can as well use just a piece of strand just to mark a stitch. Okay, so guys, we're going to make a monokini today, and it's a quick project that I hope you all are going to like. So we're going to make two pieces exactly like this one. This is going to be the back part, rather the bottom part of my monokini, and this is going to be the back part of it. And we're going to make another one exactly like this one together, and then you'll go ahead and make the second one as well, and then we're going to join the two sides together to create our bottom part, and then we are going to make the one other piece so that we can make it into a monokini. So what you're going to do is you're going to need your tape measure, and you're going to measure around your waist. So you're going to, let's say you've got 40 inches for your waist. You're going to divide that by 2, and that will give you 20 for the front and another 20 for the back part. Whatever number you should get must be an even number. So I'm going to make a chain of 64. Yeah, and I'm going to start with the pink color, just like how this one looks. 2 rows of pink, 5 rows of turquoise, 1 row of pink, like that. So I'm going to start with the pink color. So you're going to make a slip knot. I know that you'll see it. So you're going to insert your hook and make a chain of whatever number you have got. I'm making a size medium, so I'm going to make a chain of 64. And once you have the chain of whatever number you've got, you're going to mark the center of your chain. So let's say if you're going to make a chain of 64 as well, you're going to mark the chain next to 30. So the 31st stitch, you're going to mark that stitch. Okay, I say that because well, I said I'm chaining 64, but the last 3 stitches are just going to be my turning chain, so I'm not going to work into them. It's actually going to be my first double crochet. So that means we are going to be left with 61. Yeah, we're going to be left with 61 stitches, and that's why I'm saying that you're going to mark the stitch next to 30, so that this side can have 30 chains left, and this side will also have 30 chains left, and those are the stitches that we're going to work with. I hope that's clear. So you're just going to go ahead and make the chain. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So you're going to use your stitch marker and mark that stitch. Here. So mark the 31st stitch, and from there you're going to continue until you have 64 stitches. So this is 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Go ahead and make the chain until you have 64 stitches. So I now have a chain of 64 stitches, and I have already marked the center. And now what you're going to do next is you're going to yarn over and count. You're not counting the stitch on your hook, but you're going to count the last chain you made here. So you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th stitch you're going to make a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, count 1, 2, 3 stitches, and place a double crochet into the 4th stitch. And now this was our turning chain, which is going to count as our first double crochet. So now we have 2 double crochets here, and the next thing you're going to do is chain 2, yarn over, and you're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and make 2 double crochets into the next one. Make 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, skip 2 stitches, and make 2 double crochets into the next one. Okay, chain 1, 2, yarn over, skip 2 stitches, and make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. And you're going to repeat this until you get to the stitch marker. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So once you get to the stitch marker, well, as you can see, we're left with 2 stitches here to the stitch marker. So you're still going to chain 2, yarn over, and you're going to take out your stitch marker and place 2 double crochets in that very stitch where the stitch marker was. Make 2 double crochets in there, chain 2, yarn over, and make 2 more double crochets in that very same stitch where the stitch marker was. So that is going to be the center of our bottoms. So we made 2 double crochets and chained 2 and made 2 more double crochets in that same space. Then chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and you're going to repeat the same thing you did here, skipping 2 stitches and making 2 double crochets into the next one. Okay, 1, 2, and yeah. So at the end of it, you're going to end the row with 2 double crochets. So chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, and end the row with 2 double crochets in the very last chain. and at the end of it you should have something like this, a V. Okay, so once you get to the end of the row, you should end it with 2 double crochets in the last stitch, and then you're going to chain 3, turn your work, and you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochets in this next space, in our chain 2 space from our previous row. So you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochets in that space. That's 1 and 2, and then you're going to chain 1, yarn over, skip these next 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets in the next chain 2 space. And that's what you should have. And then you're going to chain, you're going to chain 1, yarn over, skip 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. I hope you've realized that for our first row we were chaining 2 and now we're chaining 1. We're chaining 1 just so that the spaces in between won't be too big. So chain 1, yarn over, skip 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. Chain 1, yarn over, make 2 double crochets. So chain 1, make 2 double crochets in the next space, and you're going to repeat this until you get to the center. Chain 1, make 2 double crochets, chain 1, make 2 double crochets in the next space, chain 1, make 2 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, make 2 double crochets, chain 1, yarn over, and now we are at the center of our main monokini, or of our bottoms. So we're going to place the 2 double crochets. So chain 1, make 2 double crochets in that space, then chain 2. We're chaining 2 here at the center. At this pointed part we're chaining 2, and we're chaining 1 in the sides. So once you've chained 2, you're going to yarn over and make 2 more double crochets in that very same space. And there, that's what you should have. Chain 1, make 2 double crochets in the next space, and you're going to repeat this until you get to the end of the row. So we're going to end our second row with 1 double crochet. So once you get to this stage here, through this space, and you have placed your 2 double crochets, you're still going to chain 1, yarn over, and you're going to make a double crochet on top of this first stitch, on top of the chain, not between but on top of our chain, or in the 3rd chain here, and you're going to place there a double crochet, because we're trying to have this edge straight, just like how you see this one here. Okay, so once you're done with this row, once you're done with that last double crochet, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to cut your yarn. Okay, can't find my yarn. So you're going to cut your yarn and pull that through. So you're going to attach your new color and you're going to attach it on top of that very same stitch where you left off. So attach your yarn. So you're going to make a knot and attach your new color, or attach it in any way you know how to. So you're going to attach your color like so. That is just to secure it. And then you're going to chain 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So now you're going to yarn over and make a double crochet in the space here. So that gives you 2 double crochets because we're counting our first chain as a double crochet. Then you're going to chain 1, yarn over, skip 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets in the next space. Chain 1, yarn over, make 2 double crochets into the next space. And you're going to repeat this until you get to the center. So once you get to the center, you're placing there 2 double crochets and then chain 2, yarn over and make 2 more double crochets in that same space. Then chain 1, yarn over, make 2 double crochets, chain 1, yarn over, make 2 double crochets in the next space, just like how you've been doing it, and repeat until you get to the end of the row. Okay, so once you get here at the end, you're going to chain 1, yarn over, and make a double crochet in this next space. So you're skipping these 2 stitches and make a double crochet there. And you're going to make your second double crochet on top of this chain. So you're going to yarn over and place your double crochet on top of the 3rd chain. Like I said, we're trying to keep this line straight. So at the end of it, this is what you should have. And as you can see, we ended the first row with 2 stitches and ended the second row with 1 stitch, and now the 3rd row we have 2 stitches. So that means the next row, the 4th row, is going to start with 1 stitch. It's going to start with 1 stitch. So you're going to chain up 3 and turn your work, and you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochets in this next space. Chain 1, make 2 double crochets in the next space. So this is what I mean here. We have 2, 1, 2, 1 at the end. And I know how confusing this can be sometimes, but I hope you have got it now. So you're going to repeat the same thing we did for row 2 and 3 until you have a total of 15 rows. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you're going to repeat row 2 and 3 until you have a total of 15 rows, and you're going to make another piece exactly like the one you have made, and then we're going to join both sides together. So go ahead and do that. I'll meet you once you have the 2 pieces made. So guys, I'm back and I have made my 2 pieces, and I assume that you have also Then the same thing, you have your two sides for the bottom part, and now we're going to work on the crotch area. So to join it, we are going to attach our new color. Already have mine here. So you're simply going to make a knot, or you can attach it the way you know how to, and we're going to attach our new color in this space here. So you're going to count starting from this pointed part, count 1, and in this second space, that's where you're going to attach your color. Okay, and then you're going to chain 3. That's 3 chains, and then you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochets in that same space. Then chain 1, yarn over, make 2 double crochets in the next space. Chain 1, and now you're going to make a slip stitch in the center here. You're just going to make a slip stitch. Chain 1, yarn over and make 2 double crochets in the next space. Chain 1, yarn over and make 2 double crochets into the next space, and at the end of it, that's what you should have. So the next thing you're going to do is chain up 3, and you're going to turn your work, and now you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochets in this next space. So yarn over and make 2 double crochets. Okay, and chain 1. Right after these 2 stitches, you remember we chained 1 here, so you're going to place 2 double crochets in that chain 1 space. So you're going to insert your hook and make 2 double crochets. Chain 1, yarn over, and you're going to make 2 double crochets into the next space. Chain 1, yarn over and make 2 double crochets into the next space. Then chain 1, yarn over, and you're going to make a double crochet on top of this last chain here, the very last stitch. You're going to place a double crochet, and that's what you should have. So you're going to chain 3 and turn your work, and this time you're going to make 1 double crochet in the next space. So we're just repeating the same thing you have been doing, but we are now working on the crotch area, and we're going to make 7 rows or 8 rows for this. So you're going to end the row with 1 double crochet and then 2nd double crochet on top of the last stitch. And then you're going to chain up 3, turn your work, and you're going to yarn over and skip these 2 stitches and make 2 double crochets into the next space. And you're going to repeat this until you have a total of 8 rows. So we're ending this row with a double crochet here on top of the last stitch or chain there. I have now made my 9 rows for the crotch area, so it's going to be attached to this other side like so. So you're now just going to cut your yarn and you're just going to attach it on this other side as well. This is 1, 2. So quickly make a knot. Attach your color and then chain up 3 and make 2 double crochets in that same space. Chain 1, make 2 double crochets, chain 1, make a slip stitch, chain 1, make 2 double crochets into the next space, chain 1 and make 2 double crochets in the next chain 1 space. And once you have that, you are now going to grab the other side and we are now going to attach it. So you're going to make sure that you're doing it from the wrong side. Okay, this is the wrong side and this is also the wrong side. So you can either use a yarn needle or you can use your hook. Okay, so you're now going to join the crotch part either with single crochet or with slip stitches, or you can use your needle to do this, but I'll be using my hook. So I'm going to slip stitch in that first space and make another slip stitch into the next one, and then I'm going to slip stitch in the one in front, and then another slip stitch for the back part, then slip stitch in this and I'm just going to repeat this until I get to the end. Okay, so you're going to end the row with a slip stitch in that very last stitch, and at the end of it, that's how your work should look This is the wrong side and this is the right side. So the next thing you'll do is you're going to chain one. You're going to chain one and cut your yarn and pull that through. So that's what you should have. And now we are done with the bottom part of our monokini. Once you're done with the bottom part, you're just going to weave the strands in with your yarn needle, and then you're going to make the upper part. So the upper part is made exactly the same way we started the bottoms, and the only difference is that this time you're going to make it bigger than how the bottoms are. So you're going to make that very same chain that you made, and you're going to repeat the same exact thing you did, but this time you're going to make it bigger, and you're going to make, let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24, and you're going to make 24 rows. Okay, and this is how it's going to be. So we're just going to attach this. We're going to attach the bottom part to the upper part here, like so. And then this part is going to have strands on it, which are going to be tied at the back, like so. Okay, so you're going to make that, and once you're done, you will get back and I'll show you how to attach it. I didn't want to say it all at once because I didn't want to confuse you guys. So you're going to make this bigger part, and then we're going to join it here to attach it to this other part. Once you have the bigger part made as well, we are just going to attach it. We are going to attach the front part of our bottoms to this bigger part. Okay, so you're just going to make sure that well, you're going to join it. Yeah, so the wrong side should be up, like so. This is the wrong side, and the bottom part should also have the wrong side facing you. Okay, so the wrong sides are the ones facing up, and we are now going to join them together. Well, we're now going to join the front part of our bottoms to the upper part so that it can be a one piece. I'm going to use this color. So make a knot. And you're not going to attach the yarn in this first loop here, because we're going to attach the chain here. The chain is going to come out of this loop. So you're going to start from this next stitch, and you're going to use your stitch marker and hold this together just so that it doesn't move. Like so, and you can also mark the center. And even if you don't mark this one here, because we're going to start from this point, So you're going to insert your hook in the second loop here and attach your color. That is just to secure the yarn, and then you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2 and 3, and then you're going to yarn over and make a double crochet in the same space. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the bigger part and I'm going to do the same thing. So I suppose that you will have counted just so that the bottom part like it's even here. So I'm going to grab the other part like so, and then I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to make 2 double crochets in this space to join. And by doing this I have attached it, and then we're not chaining anything. You're just going to yarn over and grab the bottom part and make 2 double crochets in the next space, in that next space, and then you're going to grab the bigger part and yarn over and make 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space. Okay, and then you're going to yarn over, grab the bottom part and make 2 double crochets into the next space. So we are now joining as we go. Okay, yarn over, make 2 double crochets into the next space, and you're just going to repeat this until we get to the center, and from there I'll show you how to join that center part. So once you get to the center, you can now take the stitch marker out. I have my 2 double crochets in this space here, so I'm just simply going to yarn over and I'm going to make 2 double crochets in this opposite part, but between the stitches. Make 2 double crochets, yarn over, grab the other part and make 2 double crochets in there as well. And that's what you should have. Let me show you. And this is going to be the, hope I didn't join it. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I hope you see it. It's very well joined here. Okay, so once you have placed the 2 double crochets in the center of the bigger part, you're just going to yarn over and go to the next space. So we are placing two double crochets in the center pieces as well, in the center space as well, not 2 like how we have been doing it. So you're going to place there 2 stitches rather, and then you're going to yarn over and make 2 double crochets into the next space, and you are going to repeat until you get to the end of the row, until you have only this 1 stitch left, because we're not working into it. So we now have this one space left here, which we're not going to work into. So what you're going to do here, you're going to chain one, and you're going to make a slip stitch on top of this double crochet. Then chain one, and then you are going to cut your yarn. So that's how it looks now. This is where we have joined from, and this is the wrong side, and the right side looks like that. So now we have a one piece, and what's remaining is to attach the straps. We're going to make the chains. We're going to make a chain on this end and this other end, and we're also going to make two chains here that are going to be tied around the neck, or you can make the ones that goes around the neck, and then you can crisscross them at the back. And of course you're also going to make more chains that are going to be tied around the sides here for the bottom part. You're going to make a chain for this end and another one here, and then you will crisscross it until it gets to the end here. And of course you'll have to do the same thing for this other side. So I'm going to attach my color and make a chain. I'm going to start with the one that goes up here. This is the one that will be tied around the neck. So I'm attaching my chain between the space. So you're going to chain 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to yarn over, and you're going to make a double crochet on top of this stitch. Okay, and that's what you should have. Then chain 3, turn the chain, and now you're going to work to make a double crochet in between the two stitches. So you're going to yarn over and make a chain there, rather a double crochet. So chain 3, turn the chain and make a double crochet between the two stitches, and you're going to repeat this until the chain is long enough for it to be crisscrossed at the back of your monokini. I really hope you found this tutorial useful, and I hope you found it easy. Feel free to tag me in your posts. I really love that. I love seeing your creations, and that really motivates me as well. So I thank all of you guys who have been tagging me. You are amazing. So you're going to make the chain and then cut your yarn, attach it on the opposite side, and make another long chain exactly like the one you made here. And yeah, I think that's it. And I think I'm going to make the two chains here and then I'll just crisscross it to this end and to this other, and the one that will come from here will go to this other side, and then it will be tied like that. And then of course don't forget to make the chains for these ends, but let's first complete these ones and I'll get back. So I went ahead and attached all the strands, and this is the one that's going to crisscross from the back, so it's coming from up, and I'm just pulling it through from this other corner. So yeah, and it will be tied. Maybe it's a little too long, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the back is going to look like that. And I have too many strands that I have to weave in here, and I made the two chains for the bottom, and I'm also going to crisscross them. And that's how you just tie them until they get to this end. Or I know you can get them, well, mine are a bit long, so I might pull them back and tie them from up here. So you're just going to tie them like how you would tie shoelaces. And I also wanted to show you how I make my tassels. So since these are two strands, I always like split them apart like so. You adjust the camera a little bit. So I split them apart like that, and here I have about 15 strands, and I like to put them across like so, and then tie here in the middle. I tie it twice, and now I have it looking like that. And then I'm going to get another strand, place it down, and place my tassels on top, and then tie them. I just have to make sure that they are tight and secure. And that's it. I'll just cut them shorter, and yeah, that's how I do it. So I have too many ends to weave in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll be showing you how it looks on my mannequin. Yeah, other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next tutorial coming up soon. So stay safe and take care. Bye.